Young Bucks. Tag team title match against the Acclaimed here. Absolutely zero heat for this match. Zero. Not that it was a bad match, you know. I just don't get a sense that there is any urgency whatsoever in the tag team division. The tag team titles are so, I don't want to say worthless, but they're so ice cold that I am having a very, very difficult time caring about what goes on with those tag team titles. And the Young Bucks taking 4 months off because they have new cozy contracts is not helping the fucking division. If you want to make yourself tag team champions, great, show up to work. But if you want to make yourself tag team champions and then not show up to work, we've seen that more times than I care to fucking count on the other show with Logan Paul and Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. And give me a break. The day and age of part-time champions taking fucking 4 months off and then coming back when they want are over. We need people on the show that are going to be there to enhance everything around them, everybody in the ring that they're with, and the division. The Young Bucks are not doing that at all.
No, man, nobody gives a shit.
No.
Nobody gives a shit. I mean, but the thing is, there's no division for anyone to give a shit about.
There's no division. I can count. The entire division exists right here with these three teams that showed up here tonight. That's it. You want me to you want me to claim that Maximum Male Models are in the division now and care? Who else is in the division? What other tag teams are in this top flight? Where are they? Ring of Honor? Private Party?
I don't know where they are. I know where they are, but I'm sure one of them is hurt.
Private Party? Dead.
Gone.
Absolutely dead. The Private Party hasn't advanced or grown up in 5 years.
No.
Who else is there? Who else is there?
They've not been elevated at all.
The Outrunners? The Patriarchy? House of Black? Who else is in this division? I'm struggling to figure out who. How did we get to this point? How did we get to this being so bad? Tag team wrestling was in the main event fucking 3 weeks out of the 4 or 5 per month in year one. Every single main event that we saw on a banger Dynamite included a tag team match. One of the greatest matches in the history of this company was for the tag team titles on multiple occasions, whether it's the Bucks, the Lucha Brothers, whether it's the Bucks, Kenny Omega, and Hangman. Where did we go wrong? Who just threw their hands in the air and said, I give up? Is Tony Khan slowly becoming Vince McMahon where he doesn't give a shit about tag team wrestling because he doesn't think it's a draw?
You literally have EVPs helping run the company as a tag team. But tag team wrestling is dying. How does this happen?
I don't know. I don't know how we got to this point. The downfall of the AEW tag team division should honestly be fucking studied. It should get its own documentary. That's how bad it is.
Right next to the death of WCW.
No heat for this match. And all of a sudden, FTR is now thrusted into prime tag team title contention once again. By doing what exactly? I'm going to look up exactly what FTR has done because I'm a dick. And being that Tony Khan lives and dies by cagematch.net, I want to see what FTR's been doing on Collision because let's be real, guys. Nobody watches Collision. Nobody. So let's see what they've done on AEW Collision to a point where they have now earned a spot potentially at the tag team titles at Wembley Stadium. Have they done anything since Anarchy in the Arena? Let's see. Blackpool Combat Club versus FTR. Time limit draw on Collision. FTR defeated the Maximum Male Models. Darby and FTR against the Beast Mortos and the Undisputed Kingdom on Collision. They defeated Roderick Strong, Roosh, and the Beast Mortos in a 6-man tag team match with Orange Cassidy on Dynamite. And they defeated the Outrunners on Collision on the 10th. So how do we factor FTR getting involved with the Young Bucks after all that they've done here in the last 3 months? I don't see one single instance where they've gotten involved with the Young Bucks at all. Now all of a sudden they're involved.
They were literally brought here for one reason and one reason only, man.
And you've been saying that for the last 5 years.
Yep. That's it. If they're not feuding with the Bucks, they're not doing anything of interest. I cannot think of a single thing that FTR has done that didn't involve the Bucks that had any kind of interest to it at all. Nothing.
Crazy. It is. I am looking at legitimately nothing regarding the Young Bucks. In fact, I would say I would rather see the Outrunners, Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd, against the Young Bucks at Wembley for the tag team titles.
I'd rather see Pineapple Pete and Cartwheel Jack or Jack Cartwheel for the tag titles.
Listen, man, we love Jack Cartwheel, bro.
Jack Cartwheel's
Quite the
amazing,
character, man. Jack Cartwheel.
Jack Cartwheel's amazing.
So we got this tag team title match. I'm not going to go through all of this because, like I said, it's just fucking heatless garbage. The match wasn't bad. It's just I can't invest myself. Also, speaking of the tag team division, same thing could be said about the Acclaimed. It should really, really be studied about how Tony Khan dropped the ball on them. Jesse mentioned the Gun Club and the tag team title situation there where it should have been Billy turning on the Acclaimed to join his sons again. They dropped the ball big time on that. They were at least semi-hot there. Man, they were the hottest tag team in the entire wrestling space in North America. And they have absolutely gone ice cold. It is amazing how Tony Khan just dropped the ball on these guys, man. I don't even think they could possibly recover, honestly.
I mean, it's probably nothing a good heel turn can't fix. They started off as heel, put him back as heel. They don't need Billy Gunn. That's why I was kind of amazed why they didn't have him turn and go join his sons. They don't need Billy Gunn. And if anything, this scissor me stick has gotten very stale and started to drag them down.
I agree. There's nothing there for these guys. Nothing. We'll pick it up after the second commercial break. Caster finally made a hot tag, ran wild with some sling blades, and he takes out Matthew in the corner, wipes out Nicholas with a slingshot dive. Top rope crossbody pin attempt was cut off. All four guys are in the ring. Double clotheslines before everyone collided for a quadruple down. Caster missed a corner splash, allowing Nicholas to try a swanton, but Caster got his knees up. Caster reached for Bowens. Matthew was there to hit a power bomb off the apron onto the stage on Bowens. Caster kept reaching for the tag, despite seeing his partner just taken out, as the Bucks went for a TK driver, but Rick Knox got smashed and bumped long enough for Matthew to hit a low blow. Matthew threw a tag team title into the ring, but FTR appeared to stop it from happening. Dax took the belt away. Matthew spit in his face, causing Dax to attack, and Knox saw what happened, and he called the match. So the Bucks win via DQ. So Billy came to the rescue here, and security was there with him. The Acclaimed and FTR had to be separated. Renee Paquette was backstage with Christopher Daniels, apparently, who is now making decisions, even though we know Tony Khan is there, who said the tag team title picture might be complicated, but he has a simple solution. On Saturday night, it will be the Acclaimed versus FTR, with the winners facing the Young Bucks at All In for the tag team titles. Man, the Pullar Brawl had less heat to it than this fucking match did. Like, there is absolutely zero emotion in FTR and the Acclaimed. Zero. I don't know why they're involved. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know why FTR is involved with the tag team titles, and they've done nothing in regards to tag team titles at all, or the Young Bucks at all. Like, what are we doing? Are we really going to go and book FTR versus the Young Bucks at Wembley Stadium again for a fifth time? Who asked for this?
Yeah. It feels like that's in their contract. That's like they have to face the Bucks 4 to 5 times per year. Mandatory.
We were in the building last Wembley. We were there physically in person. The match was fine, but my God, man, I found myself bored to tears. What else can these two teams do? Are you trying to recreate some fucking epic feud between these two teams like FTR had with the Briscoes? You ain't even fucking on the same planet. Fuck out of here.
when they get into it, the crowd chants "Fight Forever." They took that shit literally. We're gonna be watching them fight forever, bruh.
Literally, nobody wants to see this again. Nobody. Absolutely dead division. And whatever they did with the women's division, it's coming along, hopefully. That's still the same way after Mariah beats Tony. Something's got to be done about this tag team division, man. We need some solid structure because right now it is just fucking bad. I have no other words for it. It is deplorable. It's sad. It's depressing. This shit is just not good, man. The young Bucks are, listen, I think these characters that they're playing are better than what they've done, but everything involving them, there's no emotion. I don't know why they're feuding with Tony Khan. I don't know what the Elite is planning to do. Well, I don't know what the end goal is. What's the story? What is the story? Why do you have tag team titles? Why does Jack Perry have the TNT title? Why does Okada have the Continental title? What is your goal? What is the end goal? What is the end here? What do you want? What do you want to accomplish? Beating FTR, man, that's going to be another notch on our belt. For what? Who gives a fuck? It's where the best wrestle, though.